Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's great to have you here. I'm really loving how today started off. You'll see in my vlog what type of day I've had. It's just been really constructive. It's been really productive. I like days when I get things done because then I can show you what I'm up to and really enjoy the fact that I have meaning in my life. Do you know what I mean? It's meaningful to get things done, but at the same time I also love to have downtime and make sure that I'm keeping myself calm, relaxed, and ready to do some fun videos with you. So this look, I consider it to be a very sun-kissed, bronzy type of look, something that you could wear as a natural type of look. If you want to see how to create it, then just stay with me and let's begin. Okay, I'm hoping that this is focusing in the right place because the camera was in a lower position earlier. Anyway, moving on. I'm not going to explain how to do my brows because you've seen me done it in many videos, but I will have a chat with you as I'm doing them. So how is everybody doing today? It is currently 11:18 in the morning over here in Canberra, Australia. It is a Thursday. So today is the day that Greg goes bowling in the afternoons. So he'll go bowling after he finishes work. And Greg works 8 till 5, 5 days a week. That's his schedule. Whereas mine is, as long as I'm uploading YouTube videos for you guys and making sure that I'm consistent with it, that's my job. And of course, writing new songs so that I have gigs to perform. It is a good day. I started off by cleaning the house. So you'll see in my daily vlog that that's what I accomplished. So what's your take on cleaning? Do you like doing it? Do you not like doing it? Do you have a cleaner yourself? There was definitely a point in time when I wanted a cleaner. And I think that was when I was actually doing a babysitting job. The lady that I was working for was also working and studying. So she was a busy lady, never really home. And I think that's probably why she had a cleaner once a week. And he was amazing. He would come in with his family, his mum and his dad, and they were lovely. I wanted to have them as my own cleaners as well, but I feel that there's just still so much to do here that I would rather do it myself. So it just makes a bit more sense to me that I choose to clean up on my own terms in areas that I prefer to clean. So the palette I want to use today, try not to repeat myself, is this one here. I have used it before, but not on camera. So this is the BYS Fire palette. Also, I've already done my foundation and powder, so I don't need to do that routine. I don't need to do that part of my routine. This is such a beautiful palette. As you can see, it's mainly warm tones. Okay, so those of you who like the cool green, blues, grays, none of that is included in this one. Only reds, oranges, kind of like earth tones that you would use for those of you with skin that has a yellow or even more like a neutral undertone for your skin. And these have mainly gold undertones. Makes sense. So the brush I started off with, unfortunately it doesn't have a mirror, so I'm having to use my own. But the brush that I started off with is this Artiste brush. So I'm just going to pack this into my crease. I don't do many eyeshadow looks where I don't start with a crease. I think I've always used that as my technique to do eyeshadow. Oh, and I prime my eyes. So make sure that you start off doing that before you get the eyeshadow onto your eyelids. Trust me, I have had a time in my life where I didn't prime my eyes first. So the next shade I want to use is this one, the next brush is this angled one here. I've got a little bit of itchy nose. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes that happens. And the eyeshadow is this dark matte brown. I consider this to be more of a chestnut color tone. Whereas the first one, I don't know actually. You tell me. Chestnut is red brown, isn't it? Brown red? Red brown? So I'm just basically gonna place that in my crease, but only halfway. It does look like a mess at the moment, but that's okay, I can fix that. Sometimes the process starts off as a mess and then you clean it up later. It's fine, it's all good, it's gonna work out. I want to put some color in the outer corner, and the shade that I've used is a dark brown shade in this palette. Not the darkest shade, but it definitely is about 1 to 2 tones darker. And that's going to be placed in my outer corner. I'm excited, but I'll just be using my finger, not a brush this time. It's I'd call it like a rose gold shimmer. Okay, and I'm placing that directly on my lid to where it meets that dark brown shade. And you can go back in and use that previous brush just to blend it out a little bit more. Alright, that seems to work. The mascara that I'm using today is a different one. It is actually the Ox Cosmetics Waterproof. I like this. I've used it once or twice. Again, this is probably the first time on camera. But it definitely makes my eyelashes a darker shade, thicker, and being waterproof, I assume that anytime that I'm near water, I'm going to be protected. I've used lipsticks that said they were waterproof, but they weren't. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes it says it is, but it doesn't actually follow through with that instruction. Okay, so as I said, this is looking a little bit like it's pulling my eye down, so I want to lift it up by using a concealer. Trying to create a line where it joins up with the end of my brow. And then I just pat it down. I don't want a sharp line, but I just want the eye to lift up. So one more thing for the eye, what I want to do is use this BH Cosmetics number 7 brush, and the palette I used was my peach one by BYS. I believe it's, oh yeah, it's peach 2. Got this matte shade. So I'm just going to place that, luckily it has a mirror so I don't have to get out my other mirror, and just apply that underneath the brow as a brow bone highlight shade. I'm hoping that you can tell there's a difference. So this side of my face does have the bronzer, the highlighter, the contour, the blush. But I haven't done my favorite part yet, which I wanted to save for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there and now do the other side of my face with my bronzing and highlighting and all that stuff. So the palette I used today was actually the same as last time. I really love using these types. Fusion Cosmetics highlighter and contour. This time I'm using one of these really tiny medium chisel shade, which is the one smack bang in the middle at the bottom. Oh well, I've had fun with my... I'm using this bigger, fluffier brush. This is a MSQ brush and same palette, but a different shade, which is like 1-2 shades lighter. It's the Warm Sculpt. That's what I'm gonna be using. Oh, this powder is definitely flying all over the place. So I'm connecting it on my forehead because I only went halfway, and then bring it down to where I place my contour. But I do want to make an emphasis on the fact that rather than bringing it down, like dragging it down, I do actually want to lift it up. So my brush strokes are going to be harsher, lifted up, if that makes sense. Harsh brush strokes lifting up. Ooh, don't fall, please. I need you all to stay where you are. Stay. Right. If it does look a bit heavy, remember we are going to use the Coty Air Spun to fix it up. Now, I'm using the bronze and blush palette, this one here, and just going to be using the shade Bloom with this unicorn brush. Oh, I also applied highlighter on my Cupid's bow. That's for the next step. Just wanted to give you a heads up in case my upper lip looks really shiny. That's what happened. I can definitely smell that Coty Air Spun on my face. It's got one of those smells that you either love it or you hate it, and I really love it. Okay, with a fan brush, because I absolutely need fans, I am using the highlight and contour palette again, but this time using the Opal Show shade, which is a shimmer gold. It's just right for me. I love it. I don't consider it to be harsh. So I have that on my nose already, on my left side of the cheek as well, and then, as I said before, my Cupid's bow, which is the part on my top lip. Alright, let's go in with the Beauty Blender. I've got a little bit of powder on my Beauty Blender, but probably not as much as I want. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is the part when I really need a bib, right? Honestly didn't think it had made much mess last time I used it, but maybe I didn't use as much. Okay, let's just leave it at there. Kind of sexy, you know, perfect for this look. I find that matte lipsticks make my lips look dry, so I may actually add a gloss. It is MAC, and I have used a lot of MAC lipsticks, but I like that this is a lot softer to apply on normal to dry skin that I have. Nice. What do we think? I had a look at my lipstick in the mirror and I don't see any what looks like cracking. Sometimes I seem to have more gaps when I wear nude colors on my lips, especially matte, but I don't see that with this, so I'm just going to leave the lipstick as it is and not add a gloss. However, I'm definitely going to get rid of this Coty Air Spun. It's dried enough on my face. I don't want to leave it any longer. So I'm going to start off with the left hand side, just circular motions to softly remove that Coty Air Spun. Oh, I definitely have a visible line to show where I applied powder. Okay. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like the idea of adding Coty Air Spun? It doesn't have to be Coty Air Spun, it can be any sort of baking powder, but that's what I've been using. Alright everybody, I have already sprayed my face. Probably should have done it on camera because I always do on camera, but I didn't this time. I have finished my look, getting a little bow in my hair. Sorry about the noise, I'm trying to get some hand cream on because every time I wash my hands, they feel a little bit dry. And it's really important to keep them moisturized as much as possible. So this is the hand cream that I use every now and again. I love the smell of it. It's got the smell of shea butter. It's so good. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I loved creating it for you. On it, I mean, I didn't add any false lashes today. I decided to keep it more soft looking, a little bit more wearable for everybody, because I understand that not everybody feels comfortable wearing lashes, or some people find that wearing fake lashes is a challenge. I was like that once upon a time, but then I encouraged myself to wear them because I just knew that I could look good in them, so I did. But not every look of mine does include lashes, and that is something I want to let you know too. So even though I like wearing them, I don't always wear them. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this. I will see you guys very soon. Have a great rest of the week because you guys are amazing. Have a great week. You absolutely deserve it. Bye bye now.